Hi guys, we're going to talk about Keith Haring, an artist that is a graffiti and street artist in New York City. I was on the subway platform when I first saw my empty black panels. I knew I had to draw on them, so I ran up to buy chalk and I started drawing and it felt incredible. Keith Haring. You're going to be inspired by some of Keith Haring's paintings and drawings, and I hope you read the book already so that we can kind of have a background on what Keith Haring is doing. First, if you feel like you need to, we can start out with a stick figure drawing. And the stick figure drawing is very simple, straight lines. If you want it to go sideways or have its leg up, you can decide that right now. Then with another, either you can do it with your pencil or you can do it with a marker. You can go around the stick figure to make it more three-dimensional. Keep it very simple. We do not want to add faces. We're just doing the outline and the outline details of the actual person. So once we have this drawn, we are going to then erase what's inside. And that's going to give us that look of Keith Haring's figures. The figure is just a person. Now don't be afraid to really exaggerate those movements. Keith Haring was known for his movements in his drawings. So we want to make sure that we are creating the movements, not just people standing straight up and down. You could have a theme of maybe sports, people moving in sports. It could be music and dancing. It could be ballet. It could be any type of movement that you are interested in. Your people could just be having fun and walking around and doing an activity. So it's completely up to you as to how you want to make your drawing and your composition. So when you have other figures, you are going to overlap in some spaces, and then you also want to add these movement lines. The movement lines are really important to help it make it look as if the figures are moving. Now in your drawing, I want you to have at least 3. You could have big ones, small ones. They could be scattered around the page, but the more you do, the better it is going to look. So I would encourage you to do more. As you get better at doing the stick figures, you could skip over doing the stick figures and just go right to drawing the figures if you'd like to, or you can continue with your pencil and do it that way. Now, once you have your figures the way you like them, we're going to also add some background details. Don't be afraid to make your person look a little funky. You could add some zigzag lines, something to exaggerate the movement that you're trying to make your person do. Don't forget your movement lines. Okay, so for mine, I think I'm going to do a music background. So I think I'll do some notes, big and small, and that repetition or repeating of a person or a thing is really going to give that movement or feel of movement as well. Music notes, music kind of symbols. Now if you're doing something with sports, you could have maybe a football shape, or you could do basketball. You could add a hoop. You could have an iPod in the back. You could have someone wearing headphones, but we don't want to add any faces. We want to keep it really simple. I'm doing this in marker. You could obviously do this in pencil. And if you feel like you don't want to do a marker, maybe you want to outline in color pencil or some other thing, that's completely up to you. If you don't have marker, that's fine. I'm doing a marker because it's easier to see. But take your time. I know you guys can do this. So I'm just adding some background details. Try not to keep it too complicated. Keep it simple. If you feel like you don't have paper and pencil and you don't want to add color, that's fine. But I do think color would really make it pop. But if you don't have any of those materials, you can simply just do chalk on the ground. And if you want to do that, you could trace your family members, or you could even do a cool mural real big on the ground with your friend, or maybe not your friend, but your family members at this time. So have fun with it. I really think you're going to love doing some Keith Haring inspired projects, and I hope that everyone is going to post their picture of whatever you did to the Google Classroom when you're done. All right, guys, I hope everyone's safe and happy. Talk to you soon. Bye.